Elit Pictures is a film company founded by three crazy, creative, and determined people. As we throw ourselves into the film industry, this series will share what goes on behind the scenes of starting a film company.
Welcome to the first episode of Starting a Film Company. We've been getting places that we didn't think that we would be able to get to. We've been actually getting some real clients to do some kind of big projects, and we've been thinking that it would be a pity not to record all of this and not to make what we're made to make, which is document our experiences through cinema, which sounds so lame, but it's true.
Hello, my name is Renato. I am with Gonçalo and Bruno, part of Elit Pictures. The three of us started this thing quite a long time ago. You've probably seen some other videos of ours, but we were actually thinking that from now on we could do this little series updating you on what we have been doing and how we're going to be dealing with our professional lives. And I hope that in 10 years from now we can look back at this and see the journey and reflect together, and hopefully some of you will join us for the ride.
So yeah, guys, this is gonna be the series that's a little bit more towards the ones of you that actually want to do this as a living, the ones of you that are interested in filmmaking, and or the ones of you that are just interested in knowing what the hell we've been doing. Like, our social media so far, it shows a lot of the work that we do, but it doesn't tell you how we do it, and it doesn't show you what goes on behind the scenes of doing so. And this is what we want to get across with this series. Each month we do a monthly meeting, which basically gives us the opportunity to look at what we did on the previous month regarding work for the company, and then try to structure a plan for what we're going to do on the next month, basically to try to get to the goals that we want to achieve, and to just try to keep things a little bit structured regarding the work that we do.
But this last month we have been trying to take a look on, especially on our image. We have been worrying a little bit more about how we present ourselves and how we have our website.
So the website, it's the first thing that people see when they come to see us. So it needs to be something that's amazing. Like, it needs to be something that stands out for the best that we can do, and something that just obviously works in every platform that you can have, like phone, computer, whatever. If you want to see it on an iPod, if that's still a thing. And then the show reel, which is the basically the gem of the crown, like the best thing that we've ever done, because it's the kind of thing that everybody's gonna see and they're gonna be like, all right, this is what they do, like this is what represents them.
We had a photo shoot. In the beginning we actually had it prepared to be a Christmas themed photo shoot, but in the end it ended up not to be. We are always behind the camera, but in this situation we had to jump in and wear our merch. By the way, yeah, this is the one. As you can see, the pictures are very simple. We didn't went too crazy, just white background with some really nice lights that we actually acquired them last month. It was the pixels. They are amazing. Actually, I'm using one right now and one on top, and it's giving this pink vibe to the room, but in the end it came out really nice. We love it. I think it's a good start for a photo shoot of the merch. Of course we would like to explore this better, but at the moment with the COVID thing, we even shot it here in this room just against the white wall there, and I think the result came actually pretty nice. We were happy with it.
So I got into work, like I grabbed all of the projects that we've ever done. Like, we have terabytes and terabytes of footage to go through. I just started making a list to what I think that our best shots are. Then we discussed together as a team, because Bruno and Renato went off and did kind of the same thing. And then I also started looking a lot at inspiration from other companies, other creative agencies and other media production companies, to see what is out there, like what works for them, in my opinion, and what doesn't, because ours was literally just a compilation of shots with some music in the background, and we wanted to make it a little bit more than that. We wanted to make it a little bit different in the best ways that we can, obviously.
Welcome to the Elit Pictures behind the scenes video of a small music video that we're gonna do. We're gonna try to experiment a bit with lights, smoke machine, and mainly the projector. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like. I think we just continue with 2 more shots. I wanna just like play around more with the rhythm of the lights, as I said.
Okay.
And let's try to do the jumping on the bed scene.
This is fucking pretty. The best thing I've ever shot.
Okay.
Are you okay? What happened?
No! No, it's not.
Man, it's like you're fucking and you're looking at yourself like, damn, I'm so hot.
So happy.
I think we got some really cool stuff, and yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow's shoot. It's gonna be fun.
What were you doing with the glass?
Yeah, we were actually playing with the like normal glasses to kind of like give a little bit of distortion to the image, and yeah, we're just like pretty much like moving with it in front of the lens and playing around with the focus, and yeah, it's just like you get creative with what you have.
So because we are a company and we are running multiple clients at the same time, sometimes we gotta leave things that we are doing a little bit on the background while we are doing other things. Now we try to multitask as much as we can, and we usually divide things by divide clients by people. In this case, I have my set of clients, Renato has his set of clients, and Bruno has his set of clients, so that we can operate individually. So that basically we can divide and conquer. I guess you could say it like that. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but it's the one that we've been using so far. And so far it's been working pretty good. So one of my clients is in Spain now, and I'm actually editing a short film for them. And we needed to get on some meetings to show the basically the 4th draft that I've done for them with some of the changes from the director. We got on a meeting with them. Man, it's always a nice time. Like, I love having these sort of talks. We got across the ideas that I wanted to get across with the edit of the video. He gave me some of his comments, and ready to go, do another edit, and get back to him as soon as possible. Okay, basically, I wanted to let you guys know that besides from what we post usually on Instagram and whatever, like, I want this series to show kind of the boring part of it as well, so sorry guys. But, man, lately we've been just applying to so many jobs, it's crazy. Because we're in a position that we just lost this huge client. Actually, I'll explain it a little bit to you guys. Like, we began working with this dude from London, and I'm not gonna go into details who he is and whatever, but what you guys need to know is that we did some work, but it was work that was very uncomfortable for us because we weren't able to bring in our contracts. It was always like we were working on their terms, I guess, and their terms included this video that we were gonna do for them for free, to then decide if we're gonna be able to work with them in the future as an internship, and after that internship to begin working with them for as paid work, and obviously all of that. Like, we negotiated that down, and we were able to get all of our expenses covered, which is still a terrible deal, because we weren't getting paid anything, but we thought, okay, we're gonna put this time into this and effort, and hopefully in the future we're gonna be working with these guys and making this stuff that's like huge projects, like literally like kind of the dream work that we were like super excited for. So we were having some meetings with this guy at this like super nice places in London, and then all of a sudden we did the video for them. We got the internship, they loved it. Then we did the whole internship as well, and we started discussing projects for the future, and they were coming at us with like terrible contracts, like the kind of contracts that were like traps, basically. At least from our understanding, we concluded that it wasn't a good deal. Like it was very scammy. Like it had stuff in there saying that, for example, like after terminating that contract, that we wouldn't be able to work for more than 4 or 5 years around the area of London, which is obviously not something that we're okay with. So we ended up getting into a bit of trouble with that client. We ended up canceling the whole deal. And so at the end of the day, we spent, I think it was close to 200 hours with that one client in 1 month that didn't ended up not turning into any sort of revenue for us, or any sort of, like, I don't know, we didn't take much from it besides from the learning, which was amazing. But at the end of the day, regarding the business side, it was very bad. So right now we are trying to recover from that, and yeah, and basically that means that we have to do a lot of boring work. Basically that means that we have to restructure. I mean, we don't have to, but our plan is to restructure the way that we present ourselves to clients, so that then we can get ourselves in front of as many clients as we can, to try to bring ourselves up from this bit of a hole that we are in now. So yeah, it means that from now on until the foreseeing future, we're gonna have a lot of hours of applying for jobs, which is so boring, guys, like Jesus Christ. But at the same time, like you gotta go through that stuff to get the opportunities. Like, they don't come to you. Like I know for sure that if we are not every day applying for jobs, like we're obviously not gonna get jobs. It's like the lottery. Like, you're never gonna win the lottery if you're not playing. So I knew that I didn't want to go and develop the website, the full thing, before actually getting a yes from the rest of the guys on the team. So what I did is that I started working on this proposal that basically summarizes on some documents that show the design that I want to go for with the website. Obviously, having done all the wireframing and all the background work beforehand, so that then I can get on a meeting with them and show it to them and hopefully get their approval. So then it became the day. After working on the actual proposal, after working on the showreel and having everything polished, this was the day that I was hoping for and nervous for, because this was the day that I went to actually show the work that I've done in this past couple of weeks to Bruno and Renato. Now they're usually easy to please, but this is a big thing. Like, this is the image of our company, so I'm not gonna lie, like, I was a little bit nervous. To present all the stuff that I've been working on regarding the website and the showreel as well to the rest of the guys like Bruno and Renato. Regarding the showreel, it was a pretty positive response. I think that there are still some stuff that I need to change, but so far this is where we are in the moment regarding the company, which is very far from where we were the last time that we did the showreel. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna do some Twitches, is that a thing? Yeah, I'm gonna do some changes, some minor changes to the design of the website, and hopefully before the end of this week we're gonna start working on it, so that then through the weekend I can focus mainly on this to try to have it ready for next week, so that then we can do another, yeah, we can release it, I guess, which I'm really excited for.
We did a studio session where we just tried out different gear that we have been working with the last 2 years, the last couple of years, and we just did a overall like catch up, just to remember again how everything works, because in there is the jib as an example, and that thing is hard to put together and take it back and fit it all in the box. And we wanted just to take a look on the gear and to see if we still remember and could manage it and have everything, like, just take the rust out of our joints, because right now with the COVID thing we've been actually staying at home for so much time. It's crazy. The studio session was actually for the show reel. We were shooting that mostly because we wanted to just redesign the show reel and make a shorter version of it and more compelling. Gonçalo took care of it once again. He is amazing. He's a magician editing. He's doing a great job. So the shot was designed for it. We wanted just to have a shot where we could show that we are capable of working with industry standard gear.
Right now we're working on this short film for the feature that we want to shoot in 2022, where we want to shoot this little short in April to try to then get some attention for the feature. And this is a project that we've been working on for the past, let's say like what, two or 3 months? Yeah. I think. And we've been, I don't know if it's lucky because of the virus or anything, but we've been very, very fortunate to have met a lot of great actors from Portugal that might be interested in helping us shoot this, alongside some producers. And so we're just trying to go over the script for that short, try to polish it as much as we can so that then we can send it to them and see what they think about the story, I guess, rather than the concept, because the concept they already like, thank God.
I am going to be working with Gonçalo and Bruno on this project. We have been working on it for the last 2 months, the concept and just the pre-production part of it. When I say pre-production, it's the pre-production of the pre-production. Because at the moment we are still talking with actors, talking with the producers. Even between us, for us to create a team from scratch, we do have each other and we cover most of the roles behind the camera. But in the end, we wanted to take this project to a next level. And one of the things that we definitely had to do is to just widen up our team. We've reached out to some friends here in Southampton to see if they could help us produce this, because we wanted to make this a co-production between Portugal and England, bringing most of this stuff from England regarding gear, probably some crew, and then we are going to actually shoot in Portugal, have an amazing location. The concept was kind of taking advantage of the stuff that we already had, so then we could explore it and just make a nice story out of it. We ended up coming up with a really nice concept. Actually, it's been something that's been very related to us, because right now we're in COVID times and we had a lot of time to reflect. Lately I've been reading some Nietzsche and Seneca. I've been getting into the philosophy part of this a little bit more. I don't know, like it widened up my horizons regarding ethics and morality, and it did made me think twice about the stuff that I've been taught, and it was amazing. It was so amazing that, again, just with a little bit of reflection and a couple of weeks thinking about how we could approach this film that we wanted to do, the concept was born. We wanted to make a post-horror, and it is going to be shot in Portugal, but we wanted it to be a little bit of a more psychological thriller. But in the end, I think the horror component in here is just going to spice it up and just highlight and enhance the tension that we already have. This movie is going to be a huge challenge. People are kind of getting invested into this. It's just a matter of getting the first steps forward and see if we can, if we can just roll the ball and have this happen.
And then Christmas came, and I'm not a very festive guy. I was working in Christmas. I was just sending out emails and applying for jobs, knowing that probably no one is gonna reply to me since it is Christmas, 24th, whatever, 25th. But then, actually on Christmas Day, I woke up in the morning and I checked my email, and we got a response from one of those potential clients.
It sounds great. Like, yeah, I'll send you our website, and I'll work on a small proposal to send to you as well. And I should be able to send this by tomorrow. It should be done. Guys, this is always so nice. I love these calls. Okay, so yeah, you heard it. Like, we got a new project in our hands. Now it's still not 100% sure, but because we still need confirmation. But it's on the stage that now I'm gonna send everything to her that we have, and I'm gonna build a little proposal just sounds like a great project, man. I'm excited, man. It's really cool. By the way, it's almost Christmas. It is Christmas today, so I shouldn't even be working. But you know, like the work comes to you, you can't tell it to wait. And this is a good Christmas present to myself. So yeah, that sounds super lame. Whatever. It was nice.